merriment.
Survival for expats.
In the concrete forest.
On Friday nights.
It's Friday, and tonight on You Can't Sit With Us, we have a special guest. It's Stevie Wonder.
I have an eye infection, so I don't want you guys to see my crippled eye. And we're going on a junk tomorrow, so this is the junk edition of You Can't Sit With Us.
Party. But that also means that we're not going to be drinking quite as much, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, we say that right at the beginning, because this is when we haven't had any alcohol yet. I'm sure after like 3 glasses or something like that, we'll be like, oh yeah.
That's
I mean, another drink won't hurt. Oh yeah, shots, why not?
Shots.
So how is everybody doing today? Friday night, You Can't Sit With Us.
Ooh.
Let us know if you're here and watching, and because we love you.
I look like brother pills with these on.
You do. Your sister pills.
Wow.
Sister pills.
Hi, Feng Shang.
Hi, Feng Shang.
Yeah, so
That's
Ali and I
good.
are going on a junk tomorrow, so one of us is going to die. More than likely, probably Ali. Let's face it, I'm more of a seasoned junk pro. I think, yeah.
I think last year I went on 15 junks in the season.
Oh, I don't go these days.
Well, I don't go these days, but that's because I'm a broke bitch.
Oh, I just hate them.
/ apparently nobody wants to be my friend and invite me these days.
Oh, we invited you, Ali.
Yeah. And to be fair, Matt Daddy invited me. I had a really weird experience. I forgot to tell you about this. On my way to the studio today. So I'm outside Shungwan, like finishing a cigarette, and this guy comes up to me and goes, "Do you need directions?" And I was like, "No. Do you?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'm supposed to go to a bar, and I don't really know where it is." And I was like, "Well, you've asked a seasoned professional." But he was like, "I don't know the name of the bar, but I know it's somewhere around here." And I'm like, "You are in Shungwan. There are bars everywhere. So you best ask your friend, like that you're meeting there, what it is." And then we're talking for a little while, and then he's like, "Oh, hey, so can I have your number?" And I was like, how random is that? Because I always say to Cassie, like, I want someone to like see me and come up to me.
It never happens.
And like ask for my phone number, like in a really kind of organic way, not through Tinder and stuff like that. Then this guy comes up to me and asks me for my number.
What was he like? Where was he from?
He's Chinese but French, if that makes sense.
Ooh,
So
nice.
Chinese by
He's
heritage.
probably looking for ping pong then, right?
Probably.
You're like,
Yeah.
French ping pong. Is Hong Kong really hot now? Yes, it's fucking hot. I spent all day by the pool, which is why I think I have this eye thing.
Yeah, it's like 33 degrees Celsius. It's pretty hot.
Where are you from?
Hot
Are you
enough
in
to take your
Australia,
clothes. Yeah, I think it is Australia.
Australia. It's fucking
Australia.
hot. Strike, cut!
Australia!
It's really, really hot. I'm sorry if I keep doing this. It's because I'm blinking. It's really attractive, I know. Yeah.
It's my blinking face.
That's your
Can't look happy when you blink.
face. It's your flinch.
Yeah. So my everyday face.
Yeah. My nose is running now. Oh my god, the junk's gonna be so fun tomorrow. Maybe I should go to the hospital and get it checked out, but then they're probably gonna tell me I can't wear my contact lenses and then I'm gonna be blind on a boat.
Oh no.
We'll see.
Can wear normal glasses.
I don't have I don't have glasses.
Oh.
So it'll be funny.
It'll be fun. It'll be real.
And I can't miss it because I missed it last year and Garen's already paid for it already.
Oh. But at least I think it'd be more understanding if you missed it this time, opposed to last time you're like, I wanted to go to Stormy's.
That was pretty much it. And I missed my alarm.
I actually remember that.
Do you?
Yeah. Because I remember going like, oh no, I can't drink hard tonight. I've got to go home. Like I've got a junk tomorrow. I've got to go home. By about 10 or 11 o'clock.
Was I on rage mode?
You were on like, Jello shots! And I was like, but haven't you got a boat? And she's like, yeah, it's okay, I can wake up, I'm really good at that.
I usually am. Like I wake up for work every Saturday usually, and Sunday. I wake up early. But it happened twice. Once when we went to go to Ocean Park for Halloween, when I first met all of Garen's friends, and then the junk last year. So, Ali, approaching girls and ask their number only applies to foreign girls.
Well, it's only happened to me once, so I don't know if it's like
it happened to me once, and the guy ended up being married. So.
Oh.
Maybe that's
why he wasn't on Tinder. I should be really cautious instead of being like, oh my god, this is so romantic. Be like,
I was eating like a burger in a restaurant by myself, and he was like, this guy comes up to me, he's like, oh my god, like, he was like, you're so beautiful, like, I must take you out for dinner. And I'm like sitting there eating a burger. I'm like 17 as well, and I'm like, what? And I thought it was really cute, but then I went out with him a couple of times, and then somebody was like, oh wait, you know that guy? I'm like, yeah. They're like, oh, I know his wife. And I was like, what? It's happened a few times to me. If we do that to Chinese and Hong Kong girls, it may seem as pervert. Oh, well.
I think it really depends on how you talk to them, though. Like,
yeah, if you go up to them and be like, hey, baby lady.
Okay, when I'm like, oh, this only happened to me once. It's happened to me a few times, but generally you do think the guy is a creep. But it's the way that they talk to you. Like, this guy was just like a nice...
I get creeped. I am like on such high alert with guys. If any guy comes over to me, I'm immediately like, please go away. Or like when guys come up to us in stories, we're always like, they're like, don't be scared. I'm like, we're scared because men are predators. And that's the fact of it.
I just ripped off my label of the bottle. And you know what that means?
Sexual. I tear everything up though. I'm very like...
Well, you're frustrated in a lot of ways.
I'm frustrated with life. Thank God it's Fridays to see you ladies. Hi,
Wang Wai Hing, we love you. And today we're drinking, well, I'm drinking Manor Ale from Hobson's. It's the one that you can buy in the Low Joke store, MIHK
with store. The ginger guy going, it's summertime.
It's summertime, guys.
He was wearing a sunglasses like a douchebag.
Yes.
I'm not taking these off the whole show, so I really need those tissues over there, but they're so far.
So far away.
Beautiful. Yeah, so that's our news. Ali and I are going to junk, and I've been swimming all day, and now I've got an eye infection, so.
I don't know if Ali and I going on a drunk classifies as
that's
news.
That's real news.
Like, hello, is that Hong Kong Free Press?
Cassie and Ali are going to junk tomorrow. Prepare the police boats. I'm just going to go get those tissues. Hold on.
Hi guys, you're welcome to The Ali Show. This is the show where Ali talks about nothing but herself and talks about how Cassie is the worst person in the world. If you think Cassie is the worst person in the world, please press 1. If you think Cassie is the best person in the world, please press 0, because that's how many people will vote.
Oh,
wait.
We love banter.
We love titties. Do that again.
Titties, thank God for titties. Okay, there we go.
So some things that have been going on in the show. We actually talked about this last week. It's the gorilla in the zoo that a child fell into its enclosement in the zoo, and then the gorilla got shot. What did I say?
Enclosement.
Oh, enclosure.
Ali!
You had one opinion on this last week, and then recently you said that you changed it?
Yeah, I can't remember what I said last week. What did I say last week?
You think it was like a hoax or a scam or something?
Oh, no, that was talking about the laundry detergent thing.
Oh, right.
We didn't talk about this last week.
Harambe.
Harambe was the name of the girl.
So, like, I've read a bunch of different things about this. Like, some people blame the parents, some people blame the zoo. Some people are like, why didn't you tranquilize it instead of kill it?
You couldn't tranquilize it because it would take too long.
It would take too long. It was in a pool, so if it fell down, it could actually drown, and it could also, like, if it took the child with it too, it could also kill the child. Yeah. Like, the only way to get it away was to kill it.
I think
it was scared because people were shouting and stuff. And what gorillas do when they're like scared, or they try to intimidate and like buff up. So at first it was holding the child away, but then when people were like screaming and shouting, it would have frightened the gorilla. Yeah. Of course it would. And yeah, because apparently gorillas are like class A mammals, which means they're the most dangerous of all animals, like tigers and
I think.
But it's only because of the size that they are and how strong they are. They're not by nature very violent.
They're carnivorous, are they? They're not.
No.
They're herbivores. But the problem is,
insects.
What the fuck is the zoo doing? Like, how can you have a zoo where it is possible
that a
5-year-old can climb into the enclosure? Like, I, as a kid, I was the type of kid who'd try and climb into shit. Like, I love animals, and like, as a kid, I remember they had the panther enclosure. You guys might remember they used to have it in botanical gardens. And as a kid, I was fucking obsessed with those the panther and the leopard. They used to live together in this big enclosure. And I was obsessed with them. I was crazy about them. And if there was any way of me getting into that cage, I would have done.
Yeah, same, 100%. Because that's what kids are. They're curious and they don't have like
I wasn't curious, I just wanted to pet them because they're like a giant version of my cat. And I was like, small cat, good. Big cat, great.
Yeah.
And that's all and it doesn't matter how many times my mom were like, they can kill you, I didn't listen.
Because those types of things aren't real as a kid. Like now we have a sense of fear, but as a child, you're like, oh, this could kill me. Oh, well, that's okay. Like because you don't have a concept. You don't have a concept of death or like real pain. Like you don't have that concept like into you. And I've told this story in the show before. Like I almost died so many times as a kid because I had zero like kind of fear perception.
Yeah, you just sort of like run into situations without like purely thinking. So I don't think it's the kid's fault. I sort of think it's the parents' fault because kind of why the fuck like.
Apparently they were just taking a selfie, but at the same time, yeah, the parents were.
But I'd be aware of my kid at all times. Like
But you say that, but my mum did too, and I got away all the time.
It makes me really nervous when I see like at the cricket club today. I actually commented on this because Garen was at the cricket club too. There was a woman playing football with her slightly older daughter who's about 4, and she left her 3-year-old sitting at the table. I mean, it was within, you can see the kid, but she's not paying attention. And he has a wine glass in front of her. He could smash that. He could, and like Garen's like, you would be such a paranoid parent because he's like, your kid's just sitting there, it's fine. But I would not leave my kid like that at all. I'd be like the kind of like a satellite parent who needs to be attached to me at all times. I mean,
in those cases, I'd probably bring the little one to come play with me and hold my hand and be like, oh, let's play football with Johnny or whatever. But the fact of the matter is you can't keep 100%. You can't have your eyes on your kids 100% of the time, 24/7. You can't. It's impossible.
I guess.
And anyone that says that you can is a liar. Like, because you can. It's impossible.
Did you see photos of the enclosure? Because I did.
I saw the video.
Oh, I couldn't watch it.
You couldn't.
It still would scare me.
It wasn't that scary, and you didn't see a lot, but you saw it like it got the kid by the leg and was like running around with it.
Eek.
But it didn't look like it was trying to hurt it at all.
Some people were saying that the body language means that he was trying to protect it rather than hurt it.
Yeah, because at the beginning he's sheltering the child from like all the noise up there. He's sheltering it, and then they do all these things, and it gets more and more raucous, and then he drags the kid, I think, just to get away from the corner, but he's still kind of over it. He's not trying to. He's not really doing anything. And then it goes around a corner you can't really see, and then that's obviously like when it gets shot.
I think the zoo is in the wrong for making any enclosure in any way possible able to, but I don't quite think they're wrong about shooting the gorilla.
I think they made the right decision.
Yeah, I think they did.
But I think it's horrible. It's not like...
It is very sad. Yeah. Of course it's sad. But check out the news. A sea lion dragged a visitor and his feeder down to the bottom of the sea and drowned them. Well, a similar thing happened in SeaWorld.
A sea lion dragged a visitor... Wow, I didn't realize sea lions could be like that.
Well, the orcas did a few trainers.
And
fuck SeaWorld. SeaWorld should have shut down.
Yeah, SeaWorld is the worst.
It's really bad.
When we went, both times we've been to Florida, I never went to SeaWorld. And at first my mum was like, oh, but it's so great. And she'd like try and convince me. I'm like, no, mum. Like, even at 10, I was like, no, mum. Like, you can't do that. Yeah. Like, these are whales and they're so...
People are now talking about the treatment of animals at Ocean Park now.
Good.
Because, Ocean Park used to have an orca called Barney. He died when I was about 11. There's a big drama about it. I thought something similar had happened in Ocean Park where they'd killed a trainer, but I looked it up and it didn't happen. If you guys get a chance,
but they still have dolphins.
Blackfish.
Watch Blackfish. It's a really, really good documentary.
Very eye-opening about animals in captivity. Yeah. Anyway, we'll return to...
we'll discuss this further on the second part. During the break, why don't you go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/you Stick With Us HK. Give us a like and show us some love. We'll see you after these breaks.
Hi guys, James here from Artisan Imports Hong Kong. How's everybody doing? It's summertime and we have an amazing summer promotion coming up for you guys. There's no excuse not to drink our amazing English beers and ciders, exclusively at MIHK.tv store. So what have we got for you today? Well, we've got an amazing gift pack, and with plenty of parties and events coming up over this summer, you do not want to arrive empty-handed. So for an amazing price of only 100 Hong Kong dollars, you can take 2 beers and the limited edition Hobson's glass here. Other than that, we have an amazing promotion on our cases of beer and cider. So, what have we got for you? From $400 down to $360 for a case of 12 ciders. That's a saving of 40 Hong Kong dollars. And for the beers, we've lowered our price from $400 to only 330 Hong Kong dollars. That's a saving of 70 Hong Kong dollars. So there really is no excuse not to be drinking this summertime. So how about it, guys? Only at MIHK.tv store. Cheers!
係咪睇極都唔夠喉呢？
如果想繼續睇我哋咁精彩嘅節目，
就要上lojo.com 訂閱我哋嘅頻道。
冇錯啦，大家仲可以 subscribe 埋我哋 YouTube channel 嘅 Lojo HK 喎。
係啦，仲可以咧上我哋 Facebook 專頁去 like 我哋噶。
冇錯啊！如果大家咧平時會用手機上網睇片嘅話咧，就可以 download 埋我哋嘅 apps，iOS 同埋 Android 咧都係叫做 MIHK 喎。
係啦，所以我哋而家蘋果機都可以睇啦，
隨時隨地都可以睇到我哋嘅節目啊！